Hello. Please hit like button and subscribe my channel. Also press bell icon for future video notifications. Thanks.
Avesh Khan to David Warner, no run. Avesh Khan to David Warner, back of a length around off, punched away off the back foot toward extra cover. Avesh Khan to David Warner, Fullish length outside off and angling across the left-hander. David Warner goes chasing after it but misses. Avesh Khan to Prithvi Shaw. Avesh Khan comes on and starts with a hard length delivery around middle. Prithvi Shaw hops and tucks it away past square leg for a single. Krishnappa Gowtham to David Warner, gets away with that one. Another one that is dragged down and this is bowled around off. David Warner fails to get it away. Krishnappa Gowtham to David Warner, 4. Another short ball on middle and leg. David Warner stays back and pulls it away through backward square leg for a 1. Krishnappa Gowtham to David Warner, shorter one on the stumps. David Warner backs away and hits it straight to cover. Krishnappa Gowtham to David Warner, flatter delivery around middle and angling in. David Warner goes for the reverse sweep but misses and gets hit on the pads. There is a loud appeal for LBW but it is turned down and after a bit of a chat KL Rahul opts no to review it. The replays show that it might have been drifting down leg. Krishnappa Gowtham to Prithvi Shaw, short again on middle and leg. This is pulled away through mid-wicket for 1. Krishnappa Gowtham to Prithvi Shaw, 4. Krishnappa Gowtham comes into the attack and starts from around the wicket. This is dragged down around leg stump. Prithvi Shaw rocks back and pulls it over square leg for a boundary. Jaydev Unadkat to David Warner, 4. A third boundary in the over and 17 runs come off it. On a length and on the pads, David Warner simply tucks it round the corner and the ball rolls away into the fine leg fence. Jaydev Unadkat to David Warner, back of a length around off. David Warner with a short arm jab off the back foot and gets this one in front of mid-wicket for a couple of runs. Jaydev Unadkat to David Warner, 4. Just a fraction shorter over off stump. David Warner gets on top of the bounce and pulls it firmly in front of square leg for a boundary. Jaydev Unadkat to Prithvi Shaw. This is on a hard length and on leg, shaping in. Prithvi Shaw nudges it towards mid-wicket for a run. Don't miss anything. Subscribe to our newsletter and get all the stories that matter delivered to your inbox. Invalid id. Please enter again. Jaydev Unadkat to Prithvi Shaw, 4. Lovely timing. Jaydev Unadkat lands this back of a length and around off. Prithvi Shaw just gently pushes, but the timing is so good that it races to the deep point fence for a boundary. Jaydev Unadkat to David Warner, length ball around off. David Warner looks to loft it over the cover region but miscues it. Luckily for him, the ball clears the infield and they get a single. Jaydev Unadkat to David Warner, wide. Starts off with a bit of a loosener. This is bowled a tad shorter and angled down the leg side. David Warner looks to pull but misses and a wide is called. Jaydev Unadkat to share the attack. Also, Avesh Khan is off the field now as he has hurt his finger in the last over. Kyle Mayers to David Warner, short of a length and outside off, tapped away off the back foot in front of point for 1. Kyle Mayers to David Warner, a touch fuller on middle and leg and going across sharply. David Warner plays it late toward short fine leg. Avesh Khan seems to have split his webbing while make a stop to his right and that could be a big blow for Lucknow. Kyle Mayers to David Warner, good length around off, shaping away. David Warner taps it toward point. Kyle Mayers to David Warner, 4. Cracking shot. Full and around off, swinging away. David Warner gets on the front foot and crunches it away through extra cover for a boundary. Kyle Mayers to David Warner, on a length once more and shaping away across the left-hander. David Warner looks to play at it but is well beaten. Kyle Mayers to David Warner, wide. Length again outside off and swinging a long way away from David Warner. Warner fails to reach it and a wide is called. Kyle Mayers to Prithvi Shaw, starts off with a good length delivery, swinging in from around off stump. Prithvi Shaw shuffles past the off stump and flicks it away through square leg for a single. Shaw and Delhi are off the mark. We are back for the chase. The players are making their way out to the middle now. David Warner and Prithvi Shaw are the two openers for Delhi. Kyle Mayers to start proceedings with the ball. Here we go. Right then, Lucknow have posted a big total on the board and will be hopeful of defending it as they have a good bowling attack. Delhi, on the other hand, have a long batting order with some explosive batters on their side and all of them will be crucial if they are to gun this down. Let's see how the chase unfolds. Kyle Mayers is up for a quick chat. He says that the surface was tricky at the start and it kept a bit low. Reckons that their bowlers need to use the surface and it will grip as there are few areas at one end that are dry and patchy. Adds that he tried to get accustomed to the surface as quickly as possible and just wanted to do well in his first opportunity. Delhi will feel that they could have done a bit better as they were able to put some early pressure, but a bit of sloppiness in the field relieved that. Khalil Ahmed also dropped Kyle Mayers early in his innings which proved to be costly. However, their spinners bowled a few good overs in the middle, but the pick of the bowlers was Khalil Ahmed who picked up 2 wickets and gave away just 30 runs. Chetan Sakriya also picked up 2 wickets, but was a bit too expensive. Everyone else chipped in with 1 each except for Mukesh Kumar who bowled well considering this is debut in the tournament. Lucknow got off to a slow start as they were trying to get used to the wicket, but lost their skipper, KL Rahul quite early. However, that did not affect Kyle Mayers in any way as he went on to smash everything out of the park. He was dismissed at 73 with a special delivery from Akshar Patel, and that did put a break on the run flow for a bit. That did not last long as Nicholas Pooran came in and played a blistering cameo of 36 runs off just 21 balls and in the end some lusty blows from Ayush Badoni and a last ball 6 from Krishnappa Gowtham who came in as the impact player took them over the 190 run mark which looks a good score on this. An exciting innings comes to an end. It was a bizarre one as more sixes were hit than boundaries which is a bit unusual. The hosts will be happy with what they got in the end and the momentum is with them going into the break. Chetan Sakriya to Krishnappa Gowtham, 6. Wow, would you believe it? This is simply brilliant from Lucknow as their impact player has made a roaring impact. Chetan Sakriya though bowls this one in the slot once again. Krishnappa Gowtham, the impact player comes in and just whacks this one high and handsome over the long on fence for a biggie. 22 runs come off the final over and Lucknow finish with 193 sixths on the board. Lucknow use the impact player now as Krishnappa Gowtham walks out to bat and he has replaced Ayush Badoni. Chetan Sakriya to Ayush Badoni, out. Caught. Chetan Sakriya does get his man but Ayush Badoni has done the damage. Another slower one, on a length and angled across the off stump. Badoni shuffles right across the stumps looking for the scoop but only manages to get a glove on it. The ball lobs up around leg gully and Sarfaraz Khan, the keeper moves to his left to pouch it safely. Chetan Sakriya to Ayush Badoni, 6. 2 in a row. Comes from over the wicket now and bowls a slower one but it is in the slot again. Ayush Badoni gets under it and thumbs it right back over the bowler's head for another biggie. Lucknow finishing with a real flourish here. Chetan Sakriya to Ayush Badoni, 6. Bang. Chetan Sakriya angles this one in on the stumps and serves it right in the slot. Ayush Badoni clears the front leg and smashes it away over the wide long on fence for a 97-meter monster hit. Chetan Sakriya to Ayush Badoni, wide. A slower bumper this time outside off, and this one bounces well over the Badoni's head. Wide signalled. Chetan Sakriya to Krunal Pandya, length ball around off angling across, Krunal Pandya lofts it down to long on for a single. Chetan Sakriya to Krunal Pandya, wide. Attempted wide Yorker, takes pace off as well but spills it beyond the tramline outside off. Chetan Sakriya to Ayush Badoni, Chetan Sakriya comes from around the wicket and bowls a slower one. This one is very full and drops on the batter. Ayush Badoni jams it out toward mid-on for one. Chetan Sakriya to bowl the last over. Can he keep Lucknow under 180? Also, the umpire signals the X sign and Delhi have used their impact player as Aman Khan replaces Khalil Ahmed. Khalil Ahmed to Ayush Badoni, full and wide outside off. Ayush Badoni comes forward and slashes it away to deep point for a single. Khalil Ahmed to Ayush Badoni, wide. Slower bumper now, around leg stump, and Ayush Badoni leaves it alone. It is called a wide, but the keeper reckons it might be under head height. David Warner doesn't review it though. Khalil Ahmed to Ayush Badoni, slower one, on a good length around off. Ayush Badoni nudges it down to short third man. Khalil Ahmed to Ayush Badoni, 4. Banged in short over middle and leg. Ayush Badoni crouches a bit and pulls it firmly in front of the square on the leg side for a boundary. Ayush Badoni walks out to bat now. Khalil Ahmed to Nicholas Pooran, out. Taken. Straight to the man. Khalil Ahmed looks for the Yorker outside off but misses his mark and ends up serving it in the slot. Nicholas Pooran backs away and throws his hands at it. Pooran nails the cover drive but fails to get any elevation on it. Prithvi Shaw at extra cover takes a really sharp catch around the waist and Pooran has to depart after a blistering knock. Khalil Ahmed to Nicholas Pooran, shorter this time and outside off again. Nicholas Pooran stays back and dabs it down toward third man for a brace. Khalil Ahmed to Nicholas Pooran, 6. Gets enough on it. Length ball outside the off stump. Nicholas Pooran frees his arms and flat bats it over the wide long off fence for a maximum. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more sports updates.